Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh and hello. My name is Muhammad Aiman bin Muhammad Fazli with ID number 2021307227. So today I will present about the source from the interview with Mr. Muhammad Fairuz bin Zulkifli from MRSM Pendang Kedah. Due to COVID-19, I do interview via WhatsApp. Before I spill up to the information, I would like to introduce Mr. Fairuz first. Mr. Fairuz bin Zulkifli been teaching around 11 years. He started teaching since 2010 until now. He taught chemistry subject and now teach at MRSM Pendang. Moving to our topic, which is the advantages, disadvantages, and suggestion of Didiktv program. Mr. Fairuz stated that the advantages is to be able to help students who are less able to follow the school PDPR online because every house has a television. Next, this program is quite economical as there are no specific costs taken such as top-up and internet plan. Mr. Fairuz also mentioned that the Didiktv video has good quality and need preparation because it has a schedule on the subject to be taught. Then, we move to the disadvantages of Didiktv. Mr. Fairuz said that the show time clashed with the school PDPR time, which caused this Didiktv program to have a small audience. Then, Mr. Fairuz also said students should not ask if they do not understand what they learn, which causes them to be less motivated to continue studying. Last but not least, is a suggestion to improvement about this Didiktv program. To make the program more effective, Mr. Fairuz suggested to provide a live slot where students can ask anything if they not understand what they have learned, and so on. Lastly, Mr. Fairuz suggested to provide translator facilities for students with disabilities, such as the deaf, so that this special group does not miss out on lessons to build a bright future.
Assalamualaikum and hi. My name is Nazif Aiman Bezuki and I am student from Edu404. For my group assignment in subject Edu404, I was interview my teacher as my respondent. So, from this interview, I get some information about my respondent. First, her name is Rahimah Binti Seman and her teaching experience is 24 years. She teaching in subject history and she teaching at SMK Datuk Mahmud Paduka Raja 1 at Tanah Merah, Kelantan. From this interview, I also asked her about advantage, disadvantage, and suggestion to improve for program Didiktv. First, for advantage. For advantage, she tell student will be more focused than with PDPR online learning. Second, student will easy to learn because no disturbance in line or internet slow. Third, student easy to understand because learning in television is more fun. For disadvantage, first, student in land can join because not have convenience of television and electricity. Second, this program have limited understanding because student can ask when they are not understand. Besides, I also ask about suggestions to improve this program. And she said, government must to think way to help students in land to can join this program. And second, she said, this program must provide the session for questions that will maybe asked by students and explain it more clearly.
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Sharifah Nuliana binti Sa Ibrahim. So for this presentation today, I would like to share the information that I get from interview one of my teacher regarding on the topic of Didiktv program. So before I started on sharing the information that I get from this interview, I would like to introduce you to my teacher. So her name is Noridawati binti Muhammad Sa'ad and she is 39 years old. Currently, she is teaches as Sekolah Menengah Kebangsaan Cini 2 and her major subject of teaching is science and biology. So until now she already teaching science for 11 years and biology for 8 years. So that's a little bit background of my teachers. So now without any further ado, I would like to share her opinion about the advantages of Didiktv program. So based on her opinion, firstly, students can get the chance to join the class and improve their skill and knowledge although it is an MCO period. It means that even there is no physical classes or students cannot go to the school, they are still able to follow up with the lecture through this program. And secondly, this program was conducted by an experienced teacher or teachers that specifically major on that particular subject. So every subject on this Didiktv program will be well explained by experienced teacher. So it will help students to be more understand on the every subject. And the third one, her opinion about the advantages of Didiktv program is students are able to record the slot and repeatedly watch it. So if students do not understand on the certain topic or certain subject, so they can record that slot and repeatedly watch it until they understand on that topic. So next, her opinion about the advantages of Didiktv program is students are able to follow up with this Didiktv program anywhere, from home or any place with television and phone. So they will not miss any slots of Didiktv program and they will always follow up with the lecture. And lastly, her opinion about the advantages of Didiktv program is students do not have to wear the proper attire while joining this program. Students just need to stay at home and watch this Didiktv program through the television so they can study more comfortable. So next, I will share her opinion about these advantages of Didiktv program. So firstly, two-way communication cannot be used in this program. It means that if students cannot ask the question directly to the teachers. So it will be difficult for the student if they do not understand on a certain topic of subject and they have a question, but they cannot directly ask the question through this program. And secondly, it a very limited time for every slot in this program. So every point or in the certain topic or subject cannot be discussed through this program. And lastly, her opinion about disadvantages of Didiktv program is it is a very limited content in this program where only one subject for only one slot. So next, I will share her opinion of the suggestion that can use to improve this Didiktv program. So she only suggests two ways to improve this Didiktv program. So firstly, she suggests to add a more slot in this program, so there will be more subject that can be discussed through this program, so students are able to study more subject and can help them to understand all the topic through this program. And the second one, she suggests that educator in this Didiktv program should enhance on how to tackle or answer the SPM target question with the correct technique in order to get more marks. So it will help students to improve their technique on how to answer the SPM question with the correct way. So that's the only information that I get about the advantages and suggestion about the Didiktv program from my teacher.
Hi, I'm Putri Nor Jamila binti Nazar Shah. My matrix number 2021-515-891. I have interviewed a teacher regarding the topic of Didiktv programs. The respondent's name is Puan Khairida binti Muhammad. She is Malay language teacher and currently teaching at Sekolah Menengah Kebangsaan Batu Limau. Since 1997, she has been a teacher for 24 years. She teaches above forms, which are Form 4 and Form 5. She also teaches Form 6 students. Since she is an experienced teacher, I asked her about the advantages, disadvantages of Didiktv, and as well as suggestions to improve the show throughout the interview. According to my respondent, about the advantages of Didiktv programs, she stated that Didiktv programs is a useful new learning method for getting knowledge. She said this is a good alternative for students to learn at home since school is closed to prevent the spread of the COVID-19 virus. Besides, she also mentioned students can study in a relaxed environment at home where they can sit comfortably, eat, or drink during the session. As a result, they are not under any pressure. Furthermore, Puan Karida also mentioned this program will benefit their free time. Since the student is sitting at home all day, she said if they do not have anything to do, they can fill their leisure time with this program. And the last advantage that Puan Karida mentioned was that from this program, students can gain new knowledge. She stated that the tutor from Didiktv is an excellent teacher and the students can learn new skills through the program. Next, moving on to the disadvantages of Didiktv programs. Puan Karida mentioned that students lack attention and guidance. Because this program is relatively new, they have no one to motivate them to participate. Besides, she also stated that not all students were interested in this television educational program since they prefer face-to-face class over virtual class. Furthermore, Puan Karida mentioned that this is one-way communication program. Students must be able to ask questions if they don't understand something in order to have an effective lesson. Moreover, she also mentioned students don't have the material that was taught from the tutor. It will be difficult for them to refer to. Lastly, Puan Karida said that not all students have television since they share them with their families. If the lesson begins, some members of their family might want to watch television as well. So, it will distract the focused students. At the last session of the interview, Puan Karida shared some suggestions to improve this program. Puan Karida advised that the material be uploaded to the website so that students can download or print them in advance. From that, they will get more materials and wider reference source. Besides, she suggests that the recording be repeated twice a day or on different days. They must have skipped class since they are sharing TV with their family. She also suggests making a schedule for every session for students to be prepared. As a result, students will know what subject they are going to learn. And the last suggestion from Puan Karida was to create eye-catching learning methods, such as infographics. As a result, the class will be more engaging and understandable. That's all from me.
Assalamualaikum and hi. My name is Nur Amira Shafiqah binti Azaili and my matric number is 2021-352-763. I have interviewed a teacher regarding the topic about the Didiktv programs that were recently broadcast on television due to pandemic COVID-19. I interviewed the teacher by visiting his house and asked the questions face to face. Then, I asked for confirmation about the details using WhatsApp application. The respondent's name is Encik Azaili bin Ishaq. He is 55 years old. He is a mathematics teacher and currently teaching at Sekolah Menengah Teknik Kulim, or also known as College Vocational Kulim. He has been experienced in teaching for 31 years since 1990. He teaches upper form students which are Form 4 and Form 5. As he is an experienced teacher, I asked him about the advantages and disadvantages of Didiktv and also on how to improve the program in the future based on his opinion. According to my respondent, the advantages of Didiktv program is that they can be rewatched if missed at another platform like YouTube or other link. It will be easier if the student wish to take notes or learn more about the subject. Next, the program can be watched anywhere. This means that even if the students are in their hometown or elsewhere, they can watch it without worry. Then, the teacher also states that more students can watch these programs as it does not require any internet. They don't have to be concerned if their house has a poor internet connection. Other than that, all teachers in Didiktv are all experienced. They have been chosen among all teachers in Malaysia. So, the student can learn new skills from the tutor and gain more knowledge through this program. After receiving some response regarding the benefits, I asked my teacher about the program's disadvantages. He mentioned that from the Didiktv program, there is no two-way communication. During the session, the teacher will not be able to tell if the students understand what they are saying, and they will not be able to read their face. Following that, students are not enabled to ask any questions if they do not understand. This will result in a misunderstanding of the subject and hard to score it later. Next, the respondent also says the way the tutor teaches is more general, as it will not focus on a certain topic that is more important to score. Some of the tutors are too formal and may lead to students not paying attention. Given these disadvantages, I like to hear from Encik Adali if he has any suggestions for how to improve this program. The first suggestion is to add more channels for Didiktv. This can be accomplished by dividing it into 3 channels, which are preschool, primary school, and secondary school. As a result, students will be able to watch this in a systematic manner based on their age. Then, Didiktv can be done in live streaming, and a session for people asking questions can be created. This is to allow students or even their parents to ask questions during the session. Students can interact with the tutor indirectly. Next, Didiktv should make a schedule for every session to make it easier for students to know the exact time. As a result, students can plan their time and prepare well before watching this program. Lastly, they should add more time for each subject. This is due to the tutor's ability to explain well and in detail if given enough time. Thank you.